Hi everybody, and welcome to the Sweet Pea Papers 4th annual Crafty Christmas in July. Now, this is, like I said, this is the 4th year that we've had this. The first 2 years we didn't call it the Crafty Christmas in July. We named it something different every year, but we have had a Christmas in July for 4 years in a row. Yay! And this year, of course, it's going to run from July 1st to the 31st. Now, this year's exciting because we have 25 collaborators, and last year we only had 13, so this is going to be great. We've got 100 plus videos for you because each collaborator, I'm one of them, I counted myself in the collaborators, has committed to at least 4 videos for the month of July. So that's great. So that's going to be at least 100 videos, and you know me, and we're doing this giant Lapbook, so we're probably going to have some trouble running out of videos. But we're going to have a drawing August 1st in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. And to enter, you post your pictures at Sweet Pea Papers and Junk Journal Tutorials and More, which is my other group. And then the 2 lists are going to be mushed together into one big drawing at Sweet Pea Papers. Now, to enter specifically, if I can do this, goodness. You post your picture of your Christmas projects using the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 24. Crafty Christmas in July 24. No asterisk. I mean, apostrophe there. Crafty Christmas in July 24 in the Sweet Pea Papers or the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group. Each post gets you 1 entry. You can post in both groups at the same time and double your chances. So if you have 1 picture, you can post it in both groups, and that will get you 2 entries. Okay? So now, like I said, we're not going to have a drawing at Junk Journal Tutorials and More. There's only going to be 1 list of prizes, and so we're going to have 1 big list between the 2. Now, some of the collaborators are going to have Facebook groups, and you'll know this by when you watch their videos, and the links to their YouTube channels, of course, are all listed below the video. Then in their information below their videos, they'll have their Facebook group information. So be sure to post in their Facebook groups too, and make sure to spread the love out between everybody. But only the entries at Sweet Pea Papers or Junk Journal Tutorials and More are going to count towards the drawing. Okay, so now our collaborators wouldn't have had any paper to work with, except these generous designers have each donated at least 1 kit to the collaborators so that they had something to work with. Okay, so here's our list of designers, and now at the end, or in the text below the video, there's a Linktree link, and click on that, and it will take you to a page that has links to all of their Etsy channels, Etsy shops. They're Etsy somethings. So be sure to go over there and check their stuff out. Some of them are going to have their Christmas kits on sale. Some of them are going to have their regular sales. And so I'm not sure exactly what, but I know that you're going to have a good time checking out these designers' Etsy shops. Okay? All right. So now, if you want more information or more detailed information, check out the first video in this series or the July update video, which is put out the end of June, and that will have more detail. The updates video will have the most details of any of them, and I think it was going to come out on June 29th, something like that. Okay, I'm filming this super early. So, yeah. Okay, so that's it for that information. Now, when we left off, I had a bunch of stuff that I was going to do, and so I did. So back here, I made a card to put in here, added this with these little bitty tags. I did cut out some of the ephemera. I made this belly band for this page here and put the card in. And I put this doily here, which is a little tuck spot. I haven't put anything in there, but I put it there. I made the 2 cards for here, here and here. Okay, and then we've got this great big writing area that opens out. Okay, so now we're going to come to here. And we're going to make the paper out of this side. So let's go ahead and put this in half, and then we'll measure it to the size of the section. It's a little bit smaller. Okay, so we're going to put this here. Trim it to there. Nice. Okay, I'm going to ink it. You should be able to get 3 pages done. And finish the this part for this section, because I want to add one more piece to the top. I went ahead and added a magnet here and here to hold this down, because remember it sticks up like this, so I put a magnet there for that. I'm going to take this, we're going to run it along the side. Is that crooked at the top, or am I just holding it crooked? No, it's crooked at the top. Now, do I want to trim it this way? Do I want to go ahead and put it like this? Okay, so let's do this. Put it on as a pocket. It's way too much glue. Yeah. Then I'm thinking that's too much. What about the white? Oh no, that's, you wouldn't see it. What about a black ribbon? It's too thin. Okay. Oh, we wouldn't be able to do that because we wouldn't be able to glue it onto that without gluing the pocket shut. I'll think of something. I'll do something if I can. We may just have to leave it like that. If I was going to put something on there, I should have put it on before I glued it to the page and let it dry, and then glued it to the page, the pocket. Okay. Yeah, now I wish I had done something to that before I had glued it to the page. Wonder if I can take it off. Okay. I'm thinking I have this in white as well. And I have it in green, but I checked the green, and the green is more of a spring green than a Christmas green. Yeah, see, this one's paper too. The gold one and this one are paper. The green one that I have is a, uh-oh, where's the end? There we go. And then do this. I'm not sure. I definitely know I want to put the black ribbon on. Then I can always glue something to the ribbon. After I put it on the page. All right, so we'll glue this to this. And then I'll have to let this dry. And then while this is drying, we'll go on to something else. And then I'll come back and glue that on. Okay. So for right now, all we have is this on here. That's okay. We really kind of could use a red something. Kind of like that. What does it look like on the page? I don't know. This isn't dry yet, so okay, on this one we're going to use this whole page. And we are going to make an envelope. By doing this, then we're going to score it a little bit past. So I did get most of the bow on there, that part of it, because we don't want to just fold it over even. But I do want the fold to be straight. Let's see. Wait a minute. All right. I did make it too far. I'm going to trim a little bit off of here. And then now I'm not going to use the paper underneath. I'm just going to use this. So I'm just measuring this up against the fold, just as if we were adding a paper. Then I'm going to slide it down, and I'm going to mark the width as if we were cutting the paper. Only we're going to score it there. Okay, I'm going to fold it over. And going to round these corners. Then while it's still open, I'm going to ink it. See, as long as this doesn't come down and completely cover that bow, then that's what I was looking for. You can trim a little off here if you don't want it quite as long. Just remember, it's going to be harder to fold it flat the shorter you make the flap. And we're going to have to ink both sides because we're going to be able to see the inside. Well, we don't have to ink all of both sides. We have to ink this side here and the fold. Yeah. So personally, I'm just going to ink it. You'll notice I'm not making a big inking area. I'm just inking the edges. Now, I'm thinking that I want a magnet. But I need something to cover the magnet up with. It's too big. I have all of these. I cut out the minis. This one might work. I don't know. I don't really want the house sideways. Okay. I'll put the magnet on. And we're going to glue the pocket shut. Now, if you wanted to, you could leave it open so it opened into a writing area. It's totally up to you. When you glue it, just glue right here and right here. close this, put a magnet on the back. You can put a Velcro dot there if you want. I just didn't want. Let's ink this. It already has a black line around it, but my Scan and Cut's off by just a little bit, so it left white. Plus there's the white edge of the paper all the way around. Okay. I think we're going to be able to get, well, I don't know. We'll have to see. Then on here, I'd like to do something on here. And I'm wondering if this gold wouldn't be pretty. Oops, it goes this way. The gold wouldn't be pretty across here. This one is also paper, so it kind of got folded a little bit. The green one is ribbon. It's a satin ribbon. These two are, the white one and the gold one, are paper. I think I'm going to put this across here. Yeah. And I'm moving it over a little bit from the very edge because of the rounded corners. Now, I could have left the corners square and then put it along there, but I didn't want to. I just didn't want to. So we're going to put this along here. I think I'm going to let that leaf stick up. Or am I going to pull this down at least a little bit? Maybe not. No, because then that stops right there. The buck stops there, and I don't like that. So we're going to split the difference. We're going to put it like that. Okay. And we're going to glue this down. And I didn't make this expandable or anything. Just made a regular pocket. We'll have other pockets that'll be expandable. This is just a straight up pocket. that's that. Then we're going to go this way. Go here. And then I think I might have to put you on pause and come up with another section. Okay, we're going to cut it in half. That's pretty. We're going to use this half. We're going to take this lace, which I love. It's very, very soft. And instead of just making a pocket, I think we better put, well, we're just going to put a paper card in there. May not need the acetate. But I would rather have the acetate in there than not put it in there and then realize we needed it. So oh, we need to measure this for the width. I almost forgot. And we have to ink it. Now we're going to measure this, and we only need this much. So many little bitty pieces. I'm going to have to go back through here, I think, and decide which ones are just really too small. got glue all over this now. Gluing through that paper. Not exactly sure what happened there. I'm going to take this . Oz, it's not time. It actually is, but we're in the middle of doing this. Okay, and then I'm going to put some glue across the bottom and across the top and down and down. So I'm just going to make another rectangle. Okay, then I may put something else on here, but I'm not sure what yet. Boy, I really am having trouble keeping the glue on the paper, aren't I? I may have to put a little bit of glue right there. There we go. Yes, I think across the acetate, I think we can put a black ribbon. Now this is different than the paper because we're gluing it to the acetate and not just straight through to nothing, which would have closed it up. There is a shiny side and a flatter side to this ribbon. So I'm going to glue it on this side. that I'm wondering, what have I done here? There we go. Just need to get this out of the way. And I've got this green too, but this really sticks up. So we may only be able to use it on the fronts, but could have used it here. Oz, get away from the door. 3. It's not working either, is it? Oz. Okay. I'm going to glue that little piece back on. Okay. So we got that. I'd like to put something up here. I'm going to have to cut out more of the ephemera, I guess. I thought I had cut out enough for this side, but yeah, I don't think I like that. Definitely don't like that. Could make it into a pocket and put something in it going this way. I've got all different sizes of tags. I'm sure I could find something that would fit. Or And then that white brings out the fact that I did not ink it. Okay. And then we'll put this back on. And then we'll have to leave it open to dry so we don't glue it to this, which I didn't think of, or I would have done the front first. Okay, so that's going to be our pocket. And then that'll be it for this video. Then when we come back in the next video, we're going to add one more piece onto the front. And then we will do both sides of that, this side here, and hopefully these two. And then we'll be done with this side. Okay, we'll see. I don't think we'll get that much done, but we're behind on videos. So we're going to try to speed it up a little bit if we can. Don't want to take away from getting it done correctly. Okay, so if I have to, I'll do more off camera and then just tell you what I've done. I was going to leave that open, wasn't I? And then that way you will know. That didn't make any sense at all, did it? All right. I still think this needs something. So I am probably going to glue something to the ribbon. I'm not sure what. And spruce it up a little bit. That's just too plain. Okay? All right. I will see you in the next video. That will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.